Erigaisi. He's just defeated his opponent Niels Grandelius with the black pieces in round 5, putting him in a very good position to qualify as long as he gets a draw tomorrow with white. Arjun, first of all, congratulations on a nice performance. My first question would be regarding the tournament situation. You've just won with the black pieces. Tomorrow you face Niels again with white. Will your approach to this game change based on the result today?
Yeah, it might change, but I'll try to treat it as a normal game, because when you just try to play for the draw, it's very much possible that you just play passive and end up losing. This can happen quite often. So yeah, I'll just try to play.
For sure, he'll have to take some type of a risk probably with the black pieces, because he needs to win to equalize the match. There's no third game.
Yeah, I do think he will take massive risks to try and win the game, and yeah, I'll try to counter it well.
Okay. Let's go to the game today. For most of the game, I was following it along with the other games. It seemed to be more or less balanced, but in the end game, I thought you were pushing a bit because your rook was keeping his king tucked in on the queen side. But then there's this line when you take on h4, the viewers can pick up the board and see this position. Were you expecting knight e6 and go for the rook ending?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So when he played c3, I could take knight h4 here as well, but again his intention was knight e6, king e6, rook h4. But this I didn't think was that difficult for white to make it though here. So I thought rook d7 is like a nice waiting move. And now after king b2, knight h4, so now the rook endgame seemed somewhat promising to me. So objectively it's possible it's a draw, but practically it seemed like a great chance, because he takes on h4, I push g5. If let's say rook h1, I go g4, then I get the pawn to g2, rook to g7. Maybe there is some different defense, but he would have to play very precisely, and I thought it's a great chance. And also this rook c6 knight f3 is a cute trap. I felt it's possible that he might fall in it, because the point is rook f3, rook c6, knight f3, knight e6, knight e5, knight c5, knight takes c6, knight takes d7, king e7, and his knight is trapped. So
Which is more or less what happened, and your calculations are, well, the knight was trapped somewhat as well, although in the other line.
Yeah, that was another version. He played a5, but again this knight e5 was a good move, because although he gets to give up the exchange and take the g pawn, his knight gets trapped at the end in this line as well. And
so it's, as a player myself, it's curious, these type of situations where both of you, I mean, you weren't really low on time, but where do you find that such a strong player such as Niels, I mean, it's a 2700 player, no, can easily go astray in this type of endings, which are according to the computer balanced? What's the secret here? What are normal players missing when we see these situations?
So the thing is, when you see the engine, everything feels obvious, but without the engine, it's completely a whole new game. Like I felt it shouldn't be more than 0.3 or 0.4 for me throughout the game, but practically it's very unpleasant for him. As soon as I got knight e4 in the middle game, since then I think I was pressing, and practically it wasn't easy for him. But he did find his g5 move in the middle game, which was very strong, and I thought he almost equalized there. But I kept playing, and he made a few inaccuracies.
So basically it's the tenacious pressing on your side that makes him have to defend a slightly worse position, so many moves, and you can just crack with the pressure and with the tension and with the tiredness, maybe just so tired after so much trying to defend the position.
Yes, exactly. And this is the kind of position where his hedge pawn is weak, so he would always constantly have to defend that. And also if he comes with the rook, my king and knight can become very active. Also my e-pawn can become a passed pawn, so it wasn't easy for him at all.
My final question. I see you're wearing your sponsor jacket, Quantbox. You told me before they were based in Singapore, a trading company. You landed a $1.5 million long-term deal. Tell me first, how do you land such a deal? And what does this sponsorship mean for your progression as a chess player in the coming years?
Yeah, firstly, a huge shout out to my sponsor, Quantbox. So this happened around last year, November, December, and I never had a sponsorship before, so it was definitely a good boost for my chess career to get such a big sponsorship, and it's been helping me afford a lot more things, and I'm very thankful and grateful to them.
Imagine. So, Arjun Erigaisi, not only